We are at Mount Prospect, somewhere in New Hampshire. Holderness, maybe?
Yeah.
All right.
Holderness. 6:38 in the morning. It's Thursday, September 7th. We have evidently done this hike before, but neither of us has any recollection of it, so it's going to be new to us.
I was gonna say, I don't remember that sign at all, but it looks really new, so. But it's on private property. Here we go. It's a little dark in the woods here this morning. We've got some rocks to skip over here. I just don't like the looks of these rocks, like they look dark, but they're not slippery. Alright, that wasn't that bad. I'm not sure how far we've gone yet, maybe a half mile. And it's been just a straight, wide path, mostly uphill. A couple spots that leveled off a little bit, but it's a little leveler ahead of us here, but still uphill. Just under a half mile so far.
Pretty warm out this
Yeah,
morning.
it's humid already, so we're sweating. But so far, decent. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's a straight shot, albeit uphill. About 3/4 of a mile. Trail became a little narrower, but still wide enough. More like a trail and less like a road. Muddy, rocky. Did see in some of the reviews that there was a new trail, so we did come up to the sign. Looks like that used to be the trail, and now we're going up that way just to follow the pink flags tied on the trees. I'm more than halfway there, so the new part of the trail has been just this, walking through this pine forest. So I think Carol said we've been a little over a mile.
Yeah, 1.9.
And it's quite humid, so even though it's early in the morning, really stopping and drinking a lot of water and such, because it is incredibly humid. This whole way, really pretty pine forest, a lot of moss. Easy going, soft, soft ground. But, pretty easy.
If it wasn't so hot, it would be even better.
We'll show the screenshot of what the trail was and what we ended up doing when we get up the top. So this new trail is looks like a series of switchbacks, but you can see it better. Carol records the actual trail, so we'll show a picture when we get up there. So we're definitely getting closer to the top. It's getting steeper and rockier. Kind of a neat old tree that was woodpecked to death. But, yeah, so a little more of a climb, but you can kind of see up ahead that it's gonna be clearing. So we must be almost to the summit. So the review said there were a couple overlooks before you actually get to the summit. It looks like we're coming up to one here. It's pretty hazy out here today. Still, I don't know what time it is, probably around 7:30. It's definitely hazy. You can see the lake over there. So we just passed that ledge, and I'm not 100% sure this is the trail. I don't see any markings. There was nothing back there we could have taken, right? Many people have walked here, so let's see what happens. So we did divert from the trail slightly, but looking at all trails, I can see I could get back. I think it can get us back to the trail. Now I'm stuck. We found our way back. All right, this looks like a second overlook, but I am going to consult my All Trails map before I start wandering around here.
Doesn't look like there's any trail out there.
I know, which is weird, because this looks like it's just, maybe we just walk over this. Yes, this is a pretty open ledge here. Down there. looks like we just walk over it and connect back to the trail here. This looks correct this time. I think probably where that cairn is the true summit. We're gonna continue on because the view is past the summit, but we're gonna continue on the trail. I think it's about another 0.1 miles to the view.
Birdhouse?
Oh yeah. Maybe it's one of those places where that's a logbook. Yeah, so you could write in the logbook if you wanted to. Followed what was in all trails to the supposed view. And there is a nice view out there through the trees. And I just climbed up from down there, which I'm not even showing the sketchiest part. And I stopped because even if the view was right around the corner, it was completely dangerous. So we're just gonna head back and stop at one of the other overlooks to have our breakfast.
At this point it was 2.09 miles, 984 feet of elevation, and we've been about an hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah. So I don't know where this view is after the summit, but I would not recommend. I mean, you're just on the side of the mountain down there, and I didn't see any ledge to sit on coming up or anything, and it was way too dangerous. So we shall go back. This is the second overlook that we came to. We're gonna sit down here and eat. We're starving. Alright, so we took a couple salt tablets apiece because we've been sweating like crazy. We made oatmeal this morning. Not so sure I'm feeling like hot oatmeal right now, but it's what I have and I'm hungry. My legs are filthy from put some bug spray on. It made my skin all oily looking. Mud's just sticking to it. This probably would be a really, really beautiful view if it wasn't for the haze. So we finished our breakfast and I head back. It's really hot sitting out here in the sun. Going back the same way we came. We didn't see this bucket on the way here. It's on the opposite side of the tree, but I don't know what that's for.
Kind of weird because it's like there's no water or anything.
Yeah,
around here.
no water, no maple trees. They're all pine trees. The bucket. We jogged down the last bit of it there.
Yeah, so overall we did 4.11 miles, 1,040 feet of elevation. Our moving time was 2 hours and 11 minutes.
It's not bad. Almost did 2 miles an hour, and that was uphill a lot on the way up there. So
it was nice, hot day.
yeah,
Glad
definitely.
We didn't do much more than this.
Yeah, I'm hot. Definitely do. I don't know. I'm not going to recommend going past the summit to get the view because we didn't find it. It seemed maybe it's there and we just chickened out too early, but I feel like we did this before.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, the memory kind of came back that I think it was the same way last time. We didn't get to that view.